One.
Stand by.
Nick, you don't have to repeat.
I'm very bilingual.
You don't have to repeat everything I say.
Yeah, you do.
Many people can pronounce my name well.
Welcome back to Daytime. Now, what a great segment that was beforehand, right? Thank you so much for Wendy from HGTV.
I
She's
still
crafty.
glitter on my hands.
Yeah, it was a party on set, and it just made me kind of a little bit more amped for Halloween this week. And seriously, that was a lot of fun. So we're gonna keep the craftiness going on to art now. We're joined by Peter Subson Chan. He is a professional Chinese watercolor painting and a Western oil painting expert. We'll call you an expert, Peter. Okay, just look at that, right? So you've been living in Mississauga for over 20 years now, and infusing your tradition into art painting culture, let's say, right?
Yes, yes.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. I always enjoy watching the show. It's great.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Why don't we talk a little bit about how you started off painting in the first place?
Well, sure. Actually, when I was small, I already loved to paint. I remember all my babysitters told me that, oh, you're a good kid. Just give you some paper and pencil.
That's awesome. And you would just
Yeah.
keep the drawing and painting. So this is something that has stuck with you then throughout your entire life.
Yes, yes.
And were they impressed when you were drawing things as a little child, and then they came back later and said, oh my gosh, he actually has quite a talent.
Yes, right. I don't know whether they do or not. They go, oh, he will be an artist one day in the future when he grows up.
Yeah.
And there you go. Look at you now. Now you're on Daytime discussing your art. So that's pretty awesome. So Chinese watercolor. Let's talk a little bit about that for those of us who are not too familiar with it. What is it exactly?
Chinese watercolor painting. It's very abstract.
Okay.
And then they more emphasize less more.
Okay.
Is that lessons more in terms of the actual darkness to the colors?
Yes, yes. And then, but I use two different styles. I use the traditional detail Chinese painting. That is more similar to the Western oil painting. They're more concentrated on the detail and technique.
Okay.
And usually take really more than 20, 30 hours.
Oh my goodness,
How
that's a long time.
long, sorry?
20 to 30 hours.
Wow.
But you also paint things like nature flowers, for example, and things like that as well.
Oh yes, I love nature.
Yeah, we actually have some pictures
Nature
we're going to
loves
show of some of your
Yeah, we have
artwork.
some of your artwork up to show the viewers at home. For those of you who have yet to see Peter's work.
Oh, there we go. That's a beautiful one. How long did that take you?
Well, all together, that was pretty more than 30 hours.
Oh,
30 hours.
my
How come it
goodness.
takes so long, Peter? Is it just the detail in it? Is it the materials because it is a watercolor?
You're right though, because it's a detail, because you have to paint it many, many times in order to get that color, that effect.
Right.
And then they really concentrate on fine detail.
Okay.
So it's lots of time. I really enjoy it every moment.
There you go.
That's good.
It's
That's
more
what
than just
matters.
work. It's passion.
Yeah.
Are these watercolor paintings, or are they oil
It's
paintings?
watercolor painting.
Oh, okay, these are watercolor
Yes.
paintings. Awesome.
Okay, and are flowers one of your favorite things to paint?
Yes, flowers and birds and fish and
Oh,
Here's the
I
birds. That one's really
love
nice.
that
I like
one.
that
Yes,
one a
yes.
lot.
Are those cherry blossoms?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I love cherry blossoms. That's something I miss from Vancouver. They're everywhere there.
Yeah.
They blossom.
With blossom.
Oh, look at that gorgeous one.
Yes. This one has a special meaning for Chinese.
What does that
What does it
mean?
mean?
For pine trees, that symbolize a long life.
A long life.
Long life. And that two birds also is symbol long life.
Right.
So usually people will give it to older gentleman or lady to wish them to live
A
forever.
long. That's
Oh,
an awesome. I
wow.
love that.
You need to give me one of those.
Peter, where's my pine tree then? I would have appreciated a pine tree. Is that kind of like the bamboo? Yeah, there you go, right? It's kind of like a bamboo tree too, right? Like
Yes,
the same
yes.
type of deal with lot.
Colin
So here's
has
some peacocks.
Yes. One of my favorite birds.
What is this? Do peacocks have any meaning, or is this just?
Yes.
Oh yeah, what do they
In
mean?
Chinese tradition, because they always symbolize a wealthy life,
Wealthy life.
abundance of wealth.
Wow.
Yes. And then the purpose of this painting, I want to show people the beauty of life.
Right, that one's really nice as well. That
Oh, yes.
kind of a rose type
Yeah,
of
that is
flower.
oil painting I did.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Good job. You got a lot of talent, Peter. So a lot of your paintings symbolize positiveness, right? Something
Yes.
very strong positive.
Yes, you're right. All my painting is very imaginative.
Well-being, yeah,
I
kindness,
like that.
definitely. So where do you get this inspiration for all of this to paint?
Actually, from the nature, Canada is beautiful. This is why I come to live in Canada. Everywhere when you look outside, it's beautiful.
It is a beautiful country,
Yes.
yeah. But I mean, well, in the city now, I mean, it's all buildings now. now, right, a lot of great, beautiful architecture going on in the city. So do you ever go maybe outside into like the countryside to check out, get some inspiration as well? Yeah.
I always find a way to offer the ideas to enjoy the
Right. You can go to North Brampton just before like Mayfield and get as much as the country before the city gets there.
thank
So
you for letting me know
clearly
that.
it's expanding. Yeah, it's a lot, really beautiful up on the Caledon border as well, right? You can get some good inspiration there. So how do people recognize your work? Or do they love it? Is it something they want to add to their home as well?
I was very lucky that many people, they collect my children out to SK in Hong Kong and people here too.
Right.
So very encouraging, very happy to get that kind of response.
So let's talk a little bit about how you have a grand opening coming up.
That's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yes.
Are you going to be displaying the similar pieces that we just saw on the screen there?
In my exhibition, I will have more than about 40 paintings.
Wow.
So people will have more chances to see all my different paintings.
Right, right. That's awesome. And how many different paintings are you going to have? Will you be painting on site as well?
No, I won't be because all my painting is more like detail. It take like 30 hours.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, that's true. That's right.
So people will maybe
I'll let people just want to
get
say
already.
yeah, we're for a full day's worth of watching Peter paint. That'd be an exciting day, right? So,
You're welcome.
yeah, thank you. And are people able to purchase the paintings while they're there, or is it just something to look at?
They can. Well, welcome them if they're interested in the painting.
Right.
Okay. Is there a message you want to get out to everyone in the Peel region, maybe about your art and the exhibit coming up?
Sure. Well, I am very happy to be able to live in the region of Peel. It's a great place to live. And I'd like to invite all of you to come to see my exhibition. And I wish you all good health, good happiness. Thank you so much.
Peter, that's awesome. You're a good man. You're
Yeah.
very
Thank you.
positive. So,
Thank
if everybody wants their dose of positivity in their life, you know, some wellness and all that, take a look at Peter's artwork, and that's going on October 30th on a Saturday. Well, 12:45 noon. That's when the grand opening takes place. We appreciate you for coming on the show and showcasing your talents on our show.
Being so
Yeah,
inspirational.
very
and positive.
inspirational.
Thank you.
And very proud of you to be a part of the city of Mississauga. So thank you for being here. All your information will be up on the board for Peter's grand opening. Stay tuned. We'll have